My name is Shonel. I am a mother, I am a wife, and I have triple negative breast cancer. This is a story of my last year. This is my life on standby. Mummy doing today? Surgery? Where am I having surgery?
In Melbourne.
In Melbourne. And what are they going to do to my body?
Cut it open.
Cut it open and...
look for the littlest cancer.
Yeah, look for the little bit of cancer.
A little bit of cancer.
And then when they find it, what are they going to do with it?
Put it in the bin.
Put it in the bin. We just pulled up to get the surgery to Cabrini, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm going to go have my surgery. And you guys are
going at the beach.
going to the beach. You're going to go have fun. And I'm going to get cut open. Is that fair? That doesn't seem fair to me. Do you want to swap?
No.
Do you want to go? I'll go to the beach and you go have surgery.
No.
No?
Mummy's going to be okay. And we all know that the surgeon's going to do a great job and cut all the cancer out. Yeah, and when they check it all, it's all going to be clear.
Good.
And we're going to get some really good news. And then Mummy can focus on healing out her body and getting healthy again so the cancer never comes back.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
There we go. Well done. High five.
Yeah.
Oh, kiss. Mwah. Love you, mate. Be a good boy for Daddy, I'll see you when I'm all finished. They're going to insert some radioactive dye behind my nipple that will highlight my sentinel lymph nodes for surgery tomorrow. Then they'll know which ones they are so they can remove them. Kind of just operating today with this anxious, nervousness. It's fine, it's nothing really, but I'm still just walking around, just not knowing what to do with myself.
To be honest.
So I should be fearful now. At the time of surgery, we wanted to film the entire surgery as well, and we couldn't do that because of COVID-19, which sucks. You know, it was an important part for me to document, but didn't work out. The surgery for me was pretty straightforward. I know a lot of people have complications and have a lot of issues with it, but for me it was very in and out. I was in and out in a day. It was a minor surgery. It went as well as it could be. The staff were just lovely. So I don't know exactly how much tissue they take out. I know I told him to take as much as he needed. I'm like, I don't care if my breast changes shape. You take as much as you need. They obviously take that out and enough surrounding tissue around it. So they want to avoid you going back under, of course. So, they try and take out more than what they really need to, because if they don't get clear margins, and imagine if this is where your cancer is here, if they cut this out, but the cancer is on the side of where the tissue is, well, then it's not a clear margin. So if the cancer was here and they've taken all this tissue out and everything around here has no cancer, well, then you've got completely clear margins. So if there was stuff left and it was on the edge, they'd probably have to put me under again, go back in, take out more tissue.
I think it's probably a little bit less.
Oh, that's
It's not as bulbous.
So after I had my surgery, I didn't have a drain put in. Often they'll put a drain in under, I can have a bag where it'll collect all the fluid. That didn't happen for me. And so fluid kept kind of building up in my breast. It was just, it wasn't painful, it was just really uncomfortable. I kind of relate it to, as a woman, when your milk comes in after you've had a child. So it just feels like pressure, fluid in there. It was uncomfortable and awkward, and I couldn't stop touching it because it wasn't like my whole breast was engorged, it was like just a tennis ball over here. So it just felt weird every time I'd move my arms. And so I had to keep going in. I was going in weekly to get it drained. So it's called seroma, basically, but it's a liquid that keeps forming, and basically they keep draining it until it reduces down in quantity. So I think my first drainage was maybe 200 or 250 mil, then it was like 160, then 100, and it was going down and down. But they didn't want to start radiation for me until the seroma was kind of at a manageable level.
It's only got about 40 mils out then.
Really? That's good. Today I went to the surgeon to get my fluid drained again for the 5th or 6th time, I think maybe 5th time. Peter thinks that maybe we won't need to drain it again, which is amazing. So no more seroma, hopefully. And yeah, I'll be chatting to my radiologist tomorrow, which means we'll be starting radiation probably within the next week to 2 weeks or week and a half. So I'm excited to get that happening. Just something progressing is going to feel nice. It feels like my entire existence is just at a standstill and has been for a while. So yeah, moving forward in one way or another is going to be a good thing. So yeah, see how we go. Whilst I'd been told there was nothing in my lymph nodes, you just don't know if it's spread. So they tested some of the tissue in 2 of my lymph nodes to see if there was any cancer there. So that's the first place that the cancer would spread to. So it all came back as clear as you can get. My surgeon, I think he said, you know, it doesn't get better than this. He's like, I really want you to know it doesn't get better than this. This is as good as it gets. So hearing those words was just such a relief, even though I felt really good about, you know, the results that I'd had up until that point. It was such a weight off. And also like just so grateful, like every step of the way. I've literally heard, and I don't want to jinx myself, so touching wood as we speak, but like every step of the way for me has been the best possible scenario. And like, yeah.